Hi everybody, Coach Allie here. This is a little video about meeting the fear of fear part 2. So this is going to be a little bit of more information around meeting the fear of fear, and I wanted to make a part 2 of this because I think it will be helpful to contextualize some of this. And I got a question from Anne about this, and so I thought I'd just add a little bit more onto this concept. So here's the thing about meeting the fear of fear. And if you haven't already watched that video, go back and watch that. And what we need to understand about it is that it is not going to be quick, okay? This isn't something that we just do once. This is an ongoing process of practicing getting a little bit more comfortable with the discomfort of feeling afraid, right? So fear is by design uncomfortable, because if we were actually in a life-threatening situation, right, we would want that protection of our nervous system to jump in. It's completely automatic within milliseconds before we're even consciously aware of what's happening. Our subconscious, this is where this fear instinct is in our amygdala. It scans the environment, it's jumping into action, protecting us, right? So this is like happening beyond our conscious ability to control. And that's what happens when we get into a conditioned fear response. So it's automatic, right? And so we can't will our way out of this. This is why we talk about how the only way out is through. And we have to retrain, reteach, unlearn this behavior that showed up initially when this experience started, where we were like, oh no, this shouldn't be happening. Something is wrong. This is not okay, right? That was our initial reaction. And because we reacted like that, more than once, it became conditioned. The brain detected this as an ongoing threat, and now we're in a loop. Now we have a neural pathway, and this is the fear of fear. So, but the thing is, we don't have to do anything different with this kind of fear. Throughout recovery, all of our fears around sleep are really met the same way, whether it's the fear of fear, whether it's the fear of the next day, whether it's the fear of the travel, whatever it is, we meet it the same way. And that is to say that we slowly lean towards the discomfort, towards the fear. Okay, and we don't do this all at once. We do it a little bit at a time. So the question maybe you could ask yourself here, Anne, is how could I be more okay, even 1%, maybe 2% tonight, with the discomfort, with being with the fear, letting it be there, giving it space, allowing it. And so we're going to do it a little bit at a time. So maybe it's, okay, I'm going to let that be here. I'm going to allow the fear to be there. I'm going to, just be able to move towards it a bit, right? Without so much resistance, without so much fight, and just let it be. And now that is this is a practice, right? This is a process. And then I'm probably going to come back to resistance and fighting again and not wanting to accept this, because that's how this works. We're going to go back and forth between these two inner states of, okay, I can allow this. It's okay. I am capable of handling this. It's safe to be with the fear. The fear is not dangerous, right? There's not a real live grizzly bear. There's not an actual threat, right? This is just a misunderstanding in my brain, and I can show my brain I'm okay. I can let this fear be there. And I can do this just in little bits at a time. And honestly, that's the only way it works anyway. We couldn't jump full in because it'd overwhelm the nervous system. It's a little bit at a time, right? So how could I tonight or tomorrow or wherever the fear shows up be just 1 or 2% more okay with that experience, right? How can I lean towards that just a little bit more and let that be okay? This is how it happens. It's gradual. We build capacity for this discomfort in this way, gradually, right? A little bit of at time so it doesn't overwhelm our nervous system, but it's showing our nervous system that it's safe.